I, Abel Garcia, pen these words with much travail. To the one I loved in word, but in many actions I failed. I contributed to your inseparable pain, physical, emotional, and mental. Yes, I'm ashamed. Calling you things other than your name. You were a blessing, and I curse you with the tongue untamed. You feel I could never change. Understandably so, I repeatedly attempted to justify. The only thing I was consistent in was believing that lie. Why? The truth was hard to face, that I became what I hate, an abuser. I say to myself, how could I misuse her? I thought I could never. I valued her as the rarest of treasures. I still recall the day I first met her, and now I'm afraid she's lost forever. Can that which was lost still be found? Does grace still much more abound? May I confound the wise if I foolishly believe it's plausible, but I know for certain, with God all things are possible. I had to call an audible. I was wrong in many ways, especially my thinking. That love boat began sinking at first impact of the iceberg called conflict. What caused it? I looked to the conscience. Image is murky, but I can make out the shape. I know exactly who's to blame. That one letter word I. Woe is me, that subtle pride. Came in many colors, but worn on the same coat. So close to the fire I could smell the smoke. I was not walking with the God I professed to know. In my actions it showed. I'm brought low, humbled, full of sorrow. I alone am responsible for me and how I choose to respond. No excuse. I was wrong. I've sinned. I dishonored you and my God. I walked wickedly. My anger produced no righteousness. It only contributed to the fear that gripped you, led you to leave, and now I miss you. I long for your embrace to know how I want to kiss you. Alas, it may not come to pass. Anguished in my soul for all I've done in the past. An apology can never suffice. I repent. This letter is sent to your last known residence, my heart of hearts, where your portrait is portrayed as a masterpiece of art. Says idolatry shouldn't be so. My heart should only be God's, who's rightfully owns. Only Jesus can save my soul. Only he can rid me of the man you came to know and transform me into a man able to show his character bestowed. By his spirit I bear good fruits from which you can eat, taste and see. If you never again want to meet, I pray that you can forgive me. Sincerely, a heart repentant.